Welcome, returning, and new subscribers. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alala Pantera. Give you all a few to tune in while I also put this up over here. All right. Once again, I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alala Pantera. Welcome all. This is going to be a collective, timeless energy update, spiritual, metaphysical, esoteric. So we're going to be diving into different tools, different methods. Just vibing with source and let's see what the vibe is for the collective. Just know that anytime you tune into this message, it is timeless. All right. And upon entering, whether you are watching this live or on a replay, definitely hit that Mars thumbs up energy button, which is significant and symbolic of when you enter someone's home, you wash your hands, you take your shoes off at the door. So respect the house, respect la casa, por favor. Okay, so appreciate you all nonetheless. So here we go, here we go, here we go. And it's also another way for those who connect with this energy, you know, to assist them in connecting with the algorithm. Because honestly, that's really what that is about. So, real talk. So, yeah. Let's see what the vibe is. All praise is due to the Most High. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protectors, warriors that guide and protect me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my heart and soul, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And here we go. Show me the energy for the collective. Show me the energy for the collective. Let's see. Something here about a triangle, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces. Or this could be your 3. Ninth house energy showing up here. Show me the energy for the collective. Something that feels exciting. Oh shit, Neptune. Okay. So, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. I just said something feels exciting. And then at the bottom of the deck here, you have Cancer. The sign of Cancer. Well, this is Cancer season, so I'm getting this vibe 4:55 on the clock of being mindful of what it is that you feel as they are generating your reality as thoughts become things. So the source of these thoughts are coming from your feelings. Let's dive a little bit deeper though. Let's see what is going on. Right now the moon is in Virgo. All right, so it's definitely a position where channeling one's feelings and analyzing it does take it to another peak, another level in terms of the intensity of the way one can analyze their feelings. Something also coming through here regarding perfection. They want me to switch decks right quick. Let's see. Show me more. Show me what is going on. I'm seeing the love cards too. I was seeing it before 4:56 on the clock before starting this live, and I was, seeing if while I did go live, if that energy was still there. So I'll be pulling from that love deck too. Happy Mars Day. This live is occurring on a Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Over here just saying shit. Yep, sure is. What planetary hour are we in? What is the planetary hour? Let me see. What I mean by planetary hour, if you're new here, if you're new to that concept, each hour of the day is ruled by a specific planet, and the planets speak of your personality or parts of you. Let me see here. Planetary. Okay. From the sun, the sun, moon, those are objects. Well, the sun could be a star too. But from the sun to Mars, when you're looking at your natal chart, those are your personal planets. And when it comes to the Jupiter to Pluto, we're speaking of your outer reality. So inner will be from sun to Mars, outer will be from Jupiter to Pluto. Outer as in the collective. Okay. I gotta move this. 1 second. Okay. So let me see what messages is coming through here with this deck they wanted me to switch to. Now, when we're speaking of Neptune, it does also speak of ideals and imagination, breaking psychic boundaries, and harmony with the universe. So as we know, right now, it's in the sign of Pisces. It began its retrograde movement while Pisces was at 29 degrees. So anytime you have a zodiac sign at 29, we know that there's going to be a massive change because it's going into the next sign at 0 degrees or 1 degree. So with Neptune and Pisces, water, deep waters, going retrograde before it goes into the sign of Aries, the head, you can look at that really as the moment of birth happening. But while it's going retrograde, it's helping you to revise what things are you still holding on to that is not allowing you to move forward and give birth to these ideas head on. All right, so let's see. Tell me more about this Neptune energy. Roadblock. Okay. Roadblock comes out. Blocked change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup. Okay. Stuck, paralyzed, obstacles, stalling, temporary setback, take a detour, not right now, 1 step forward, 2 step back. That's some strong retrograde vibes there. With it's basically going in one direction and going backwards to, let's say you make that detour to find something or pick up something that you may have left behind to move forward again. So, and what's at the bottom of the deck is the card Spilled Milk. Okay. Which is the 5 of Pisces. Regrets, accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Leave it in the past. So for some of you, there could be a situation here that you may find yourself going back to, that you're being asked to leave in the past. Obviously, that's not going to be for everyone. You know who you are. Be honest with yourself about a situation. This is also where I'm going to, advise you, don't make the story fit if you know this is not the energy that is connected to you right now in this moment, okay? But that's here at the bottom of the deck. Spilled milk. Leave it in the past, cannot be changed. So let's say this is something that you feel as though it can be changed. Ask yourself, are you more focused on the potential of something changing and it's not changing just yet, or taking those steps as far as you seeing a change happen? Or you're looking at the potential of something that is indeed changing. Let's say if this is that situation that you feel as though there's potential but nothing's changed. This is what this is speaking to in terms of leave it in the past. All right. Now let's see. For the collective, tell me more. What is this? I'm still getting the words highly favorable. Something that came through yesterday in the previous message. Let's see. The one before this one. Do not allow yourself to hold on to something that's not solid. Something along those lines. Headache. Okay. Poor health, dis-ease, illness, unpleasant, crisis, emergency, body signal, needing self-care, problem, root cause, annoying, disagreeable, something's off, pain, underlying conditions. Going back to this situation that is indeed a roadblock, a challenge that is not your challenge or your battle, is beginning to take a toll. Hopefully, not even hopefully, but more so let this be the message that confirms to you, okay, it's time to move forward from this. 11:33 on the clock. Especially if you notice that every time you're in this situation or around this person or in this environment, whatever it may be, things become extraordinarily stagnant to a point where it becomes so heavy that you just recognize, okay, something is definitely off. You know? And we have constellation at the bottom of the deck, 453. This is 3 of Cancer card that I'm looking at right now. I'm going to show it to you in a second. Constellation speaks of networks, support, associates, gathered, meeting, socialized, organization, arrangement, a collection, exchanging ideas, exchanging data, it says. Ideas came through though. Influence in connection with a large amount or quantity. So we are in that Sirius portal, and it's also in a beautiful connection to Jupiter, which is helping you to really, you know, step further into receiving the expansion of the fruits of your labor when it comes to truly experiencing the feeling that is of bliss. But of course, if there's anything that causes static for you to receive that, let's just not let that be the case, basically. What else? Yeah, labyrinth. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Not seeing something for what it is, I'm hearing. Someone is not seeing something exactly the way it is. That if you do see it, you can see clearly through it. As clear as water in a clear glass. You can see right through it if you allow yourself to see it as it is. 4532. Yeah, 1 step forward and 2 steps back, literally, the way the numbers came out. That's crazy. This is what I'm picking up on. I just mentioned about them love cards. You know what? Let me get them, because there's something here in regards to possibly a relationship here for some of you. This doesn't have to be, you know, your sexual partner. Relationship in general, 7th house. That which you connect to based on the way you see your value. Let me see what this is talking about. Where they at? Okay, here we go. Let's see. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We went from 4, 5, then 3, 2. Literally took a step back one time, took another step back one more time. That's wild. There is a lot going on astrologically that could really have you feeling lost, or things are more complex than they need to be, but continue on your spiritual quest. Catch 22. There's a situation here to sort out. For some of you, there's a feeling of feeling lost as being the key. Remember yesterday the message about receiving signs, answers in the most simple way, but it's cryptic. Show me. Simple cryptic messages. Forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness. Calling in your soulmate is at the bottom of the deck. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So forgiveness from an old situation, because something new is definitely coming in. They're showing me the Ace of Cups. You have to allow yourself to receive this by releasing that which is not for you anymore, that's been causing nothing but blockage in your life. Yeah, something here is definitely up to you. Okay, let's get into it, baby. Look at that. What falls on the ground is reconciliation. Are you shitting me? All right. That's what we doing today? Is this what we doing today, y'all? This is what's going on? Well, forgiveness, reconciliation, allowing bygones to be bygones, I'm hearing. Give me one more for forgiveness. Give me one more for forgiveness before we go into this other part of it. Okay. It's in the middle. Ask for help from others. If this is a message that's already resonated with you, make sure you set your intentions. This is about to get real. As if it wasn't already. Past life relationship is at the bottom of the deck. Ask for help from others. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear this up. We already know what's going on here with the Intuit Zodiac Oracle cards. Neptune is already here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put Neptune right back where it came from. Because we know what we're talking about right now. We're going to get into what this message is. Forgiveness, reconciliation, past life relationship. And forgiveness is the challenge. Excuse me. Asking help from others is the challenge. Forgiveness too. This could be something that you know what to do. You could be asking people who have a different experience have a different viewpoint from when it comes to the experience that you're going through, which is why it's important to trust your own judgment about what you do next. Yes. Under past life relationship, the card true love is also here. And then deception is right behind it. But there are big happy changes connected to that as well, because the situation will improve. You're going to have to use your own judgment, proper judgment in this message right now, because it's feeling that roadblock. It's feeling as though some of you are at a crossroads about what to do with this particular relationship. So, let's move these up here. Show me forgiveness. Show me forgiveness. Show me the energy of forgiveness. Yep, make it precise. Appreciate it. Show me the energy of forgiveness. Aries, you or that person could be an Aries. You or the person could be an Aries. Or what needs to be forgiven is the energy around you that is dynamic, spontaneous, crusading, someone who stands for their truth. Okay. This is given, forgive them for they know not what they do. Someone must have said something in a way that wasn't agreeable with another. Impulsive action. Yeah. This could have been the situation in the past. There was, instead of thinking it through, it was just action after action after action. This is an example too of someone who may have lied, and everything else that they say after that has to be a lie to cover up the initial one until they run out of space and time to keep lying, and then they just have to tell the truth here. Reconciliation, past life, first house. For some of you, this could honestly be yourself. This could be you, because first house is here. This could be, you could be a fire sign, sun, moon, rising, where you have a way of expressing yourself and people may not be comfortable with the way you stand in your truth. And in some way, these people may have been those that were closest to you, that in any other partnership or relationship you enter, you still carry this energy of feeling as though you have to walk on eggshells when it comes to the way you express yourself, but it's just you being true with your words. Show me reconciliation. Show me reconciliation. Man. They broke out of that for sure. Broke out that damn Uranus. Okay. Let's talk about this. Let's get into it. This has to do with new levels of understanding, insight through adversity. So there's a situation that, you were constantly reconciling with, but it's perfectly designed, okay, for you to attain new levels of understanding and insight through these adversities. So this is definitely continuing from yesterday's message as far as a change in the way one expresses themselves. Instead of coming from a defensive standpoint, it's more so expressing a learning experience, and it becomes more of guidance rather than defense. And if there's a situation where you are expressing this guidance to someone that at one point you may have given advice and it may have came off defensive, or they may have felt defensive about it, you're now able to pick up on that energy before you say anything. And then deciding if anything, if anything should be said, and allowing yourself to move forward. So there we got here, 10th house. You may have exhausted the ways of experiencing this new insight through adversity, that it lingered into the area of work, your achievements and status in the outside world. 10th house, Saturn. Some of you may have Saturn in the first house. Show me past life relationship. We getting somewhere here. I'm feeling this energy. We getting somewhere here. The second house, speaking of work. Second house is your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Past life relationship. You could have South Node in the second house, which means your North Node is in the eighth. You could be someone who's hyper independent, where you would want to do everything for yourself, which blocks you from being open and receptive to receiving love and support from others. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, Libra. Speaking of, this is definitely about a partnership for real. This past life relationship, the energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So on another end, this could be a situation where there's this energy of people pleasing that needs to be released. That once someone realizes it, there's this blow up, this eruption, this way of expressing this shit gotta stop. You know what I mean? So let me see. Let's go another row here. Let's go another row. Show me forgiveness. Show me forgiveness. Forgiveness, another zodiac sign, Virgo. That was part of that triangle that showed up. What was it? It was Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces that showed up. Now we got here Virgo and Aries, forgiveness. Discriminating, yeah. There's definitely something here about the way someone takes action and it's just solely about themselves. Saturn, that's the lesson that's being learned here. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Yeah, some of you may have been in relationships, significant relationships, either family, romance, or work, where people express themselves in a way as if they can take advantage of you, is what I'm also picking up on here. As in, you must do what they say, but the fuck not. And I feel as though with this reconciliation card showing up here and this Uranus energy, new insight through adversity, but also connects to Aquarius. This could have to do with a social group. You reconcile with a significant social group from your past life. Remember, it says here, ask help from others. And we just mentioned not being able to ask help from others, because it's not that you're not able to, you don't want to, because the energy that you were surrounded by, that you reconcile with from a previous lifetime to learn the lesson, to overcome a way of expression, a way of taking action, it came through these social groups. And remember, we was also talking about something here about always doing something. We also talked about your potential for sudden change, or the word potential. If you're going back to a situation because you see the potential for change, but nothing's changing, that's obviously something that you need to leave behind. But if you see the potential and you're seeing changes happen based off of that potential that you at one point imagined would be, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So show me, whoa, okay. Show me reconciliation with Uranus. The fifth house, yep, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Wow. Ninth house. This could be from the age of 18 and up that this really began to come through as far as the lesson that needed to be learned. And the type of people that you would be surrounded by, just for you to learn a lesson as it relates to you seeing your true persona, Aries, Mars, first house energy. Because without that, you would have a disconnect to your assets, finances, and the things that you value. If you don't see yourself and you're seeing yourself through the way others see you instead of you seeing yourself through your eye, you're going to have a disconnect here from what you value. And that's primarily, first and foremost, yourself. So the areas of life that are coming through here are the fifth house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. And the second house. So some of you could have a North Node in the eighth house, where you go through these lessons of being able to connect with others and exchange resources, because eighth house as a North Node is speaking of exchange of resources and deep, intense emotions. But if there is an issue with trust, Scorpio energy, then something needs to end or be transformed. Primarily so oneself. Show me past life relationship with the second house. Greetings, Pantera Soul Fam. Welcome, Fatima. Welcome. Show me more. Second house, past life relationship. Show me, show me, show me. The sun. Wow. Okay. Ruler of the fifth house shows up. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. All right. That totally makes sense. Yes, it does. Let me... There we go. That's understandable. Overstandable. Okay. So past life relationship, the second house, and the sun. You could be someone with the sun in your second house. You have a way of attaining cash. And you went through quite a journey here in order to be able to do so. And it has something here to do with asking for help from others. Something here about you being there more for others rather than yourself, because this ask for help from others came out in a challenging or sideways position once it came out on this spread. So you're someone who has to go through lessons to be able to choose wisely when it comes to your environment and people that you are connecting with. On some not everyone can sit at your table type of vibes, but you may have been doing that for quite some time. And some of these people may have gone to the extent of possibly wanted to throw dirt on your name or betraying you or saying you didn't have this, you didn't have that, behind closed doors. But there was someone that will come to you first when they were in that position. Basically, someone that is not trustworthy, someone that you really shouldn't be having around you. It could have been a group of people. This is along the lines of, tell me who you're with and I'll tell you who you are. So you may have been connected to certain people in your life that you love and adore, but they are connected to other frequencies and vibrations that may not have their best interests. But because that person that you love and adore is in your energetic bubble or sphere, that's going to trickle down into your experiences. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, it is just transferred or transmuted. As far as one choosing their battles wisely, that's one of the most complex of battles, is being mindful of who it is that you have around you. And this is as similar as what it is that you subscribe to or follow when it comes to IG. Because some people are out here following other things and other situations that are on the spectrum of a very low vibration. So in going into tell me who you with and I'll tell you who you are, tell me what you follow and I'll tell you who you are too. Because it's something they resonate with. So when it comes to their energetic resonance, it's in alignment to that which that they are subscribing or following or connecting to. This is where when one is on their spiritual quest, it can become a situation where you feel as though you have to isolate yourself, or you're isolated, or, you know, at some point you may feel as though you're lonely. No, you're not lonely, nor are you alone. You just said your energy is enough. Granted, that once you lock that in, you know what I'm saying, then you can start to see where the universe starts to connect you with that match of vibration. You know what I mean? So even if this has to do with a lover of yours or someone from your past, you know what they say, that when you are sexually interacting with someone, you're connecting to everyone else they connected to too. That shit is not a game. Ain't no games playing there. So much so that you'll find yourself in a dream state, seeing certain people, experiencing certain situations that you may wonder, who is that? Well, there's a person you used to be with that has a very strong connection to this person. And because you exchange bodily fluids or energy, electricity, or your electromagnetic fields, now this is in your environment. This is why spiritual cleansing oneself and knowing more about oneself is important. So, let me look at ask for help from others. Clarify that. Split the deck. You got Pluto here. Rising up from the ashes. Your ability to transform. Take a big leap forward. Rebirth. Show me. Ask for help from others. Ask for help from others. Show me. Ask for help from others. Gemini. And the 8th house. There you go. That's confirming that for sure. So Gemini, as far as people or others, as it says here, you may have had a challenge with asking for help from siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins. Hmm. The community. Let's say if there were resources that um, you could have attained as far as assistance from your community, they may have been someone that worked within that department that might have felt some type of way. This could be part of the reason why a situation didn't fall through the way it was supposed to. Just know karma's always handling situations like that. And sometimes those be the most brutal situations too, the way karma come through. But I'll digress from that. Tell me more. Ask for help from others. The eighth house comes out again with Chiron. So, as far as asking for help from others as a challenge, the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. That sounds, the way that came through as far as ask for help from others, it came through as gossip. And eighth house and Chiron came out with that. Chiron is your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. And then the eighth house comes through here. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. That's why forgiveness came out here first. Especially with the energy of Aries. Aries is what we would call the baby of the universe. So one thing about that Aries energy is that the universe is going to make sure that that baby is taken care of. Yo, this is getting, hold up. Let me look at this. Something here about a marriage too, or a couple. Reconciliation, past life relationship, forgiveness. It's definitely, I'm feeling a level of jealousy and envy here though. When it comes to surrounding people and your connection to someone and the extent as to which people go because they can't control themselves. Forgive them for they know not what they do with this forgiveness card. Aries, Virgo. See, Virgo with Aries, that's because those two together, what the way I'm seeing it is Virgo being the sorcerer, the metaphysician, the temptress. It can also be when it comes to the dark side and working with the dark side, that's the norm right there. Virgo can also be a healer. It's the polarity of Pisces. If it chooses to destroy something, it truly can, and that's showing up with Aries. And as a to clarify the card forgiveness, I'm gonna have to keep saying it. Forgive them for they know not what they do. Somebody must have tampered with your journey. Must have spiritually tampered with your journey. Don't make this fit if this is not your story, but this is what I'm picking up on. Someone may have tampered with your journey when it comes to significant partnership, sharing your resources with a significant person or significant other, or the way you express those emotions with the significant other. My eyes just started getting hot. Let me look at this. One thing about me as a reader, I don't do the drama because I don't be having time. I'm more about bringing in the energy that brings forth the solution. Okay? So, show me the energy here. Show me the energy of what's going on. Make it very clear and plain. Because I keep hearing now, get out the way. Somebody better get out the way. Shit, somebody better get out the way. Angel of balance. Somebody better get out the way. Show me. Walking away. Somebody better get out the way. The temple path. At the bottom of the deck. 1227. What's that? Capricorn. Jupiter in Capricorn. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, someone wanted to get in the way. And they thought they succeeded because of how long things may have taken in their eyes when it came to the way you developed in life as far as love, work. Show me. The Sun card twice. 271. And action. Light and dark. Action. The Chariot 17, but that's also the Star. With the Sun card coming out here, that's a whole yes, first and foremost. Somebody better get out the way. I heard it again. What is 271? Because now, at this point, what is happening? What is happening? 271. February, July, or January? What's this? Seek peace and tranquility in your life, as through quiet contemplation and inner reflection you will be able to weather all storms that may come your way. Connects to number 1. As you send out, so you shall receive. You know what? As you send out, it says you can bring more light and happiness to the world by being joyful. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Your positive energies will radiate love outwards. As you send out, so shall you receive. I might have mentioned this before, but as I'm channeling, remembering that's not part of it. Now, when someone attempts to oppose you or harm you, I'm not saying don't protect yourself, but if somebody physically, you know what I'm saying, I'm not one for the violence, but piss me off to the point where these hands got to get the work in, and that's a stretch, though, especially if it comes to having to protect oneself. Do what you got to do. On another note, though, because we're not here to condone that type of, you know what I'm saying, way of going about things. On another note, let's say this has to do with gossip, right? One of the things one may want to do is send off healing vibrations to the person. Sending off healing vibrations to someone and not matching their energy, that's some shit. As in, think about your healing process. It's actually more brutal of an experience to go through a healing journey than to keep fighting fire with fire. Just pause for a moment and just think about that. Think about your healing process, and you send someone healing vibrations that whatever they got within their subconscious mind or deep at the surface that got them acting foolish as fuck. When you send that healing energy, they have no choice but to face their own demons. You can fight fire with fire, but what's going to be most effective, and I've seen it with my own two eyes, is sending the person healing energy. It is not a game. So when they say love is powerful, there's levels to it. Welcome, Pantera Soul Fam, Alana. Blessings and love to you as well, honey. So maybe you're the one that's to get out the way. Walking away, the sun, bring more light and joy into the situation. Vampire Covens, the Lilith Chronicles. So, walking away and the sun, walking towards the light, giving off that healing vibration. And you know what? When it comes to, karma looking at what's been done or Saturn looking at what's been done, you want to up and up with Saturn because you didn't retaliate. And I'm speaking of more so from a psychological, mental, or spiritual standpoint, depending on what it is physically, but that's a different topic. But just in general, okay? Just in general. You really want to bring justice to a situation? Send them healing energy. Because once again, you can just look at your own healing process and really getting acquainted with those demons within so that way they're not taking power over you. That's one of the most challenging 5:44 on the clock. Challenging experience of the human life. You do that, you could do anything. Because you'll overcome the flesh. This is where that Virgo energy comes in. Okay? So, you figure out the ways of nurturing and protecting your nervous system, Virgo energy. When you send off that healing vibration, when I tell you it lands directly towards where it got to go as a beam of light. Some people, when you remove the curtains from the shades and the sun is just out, they can't stand that light. Just saying. Show me. There you go. Telling you. It's not a game, baby. Woman holding the heart, 144. When you let the superior energy, that 144,000 frequency and vibration take the forefront, you could walk away in peace. Now, here's another thing I'm seeing here. You could walk away with your peace, all of you. The missing piece, okay? To make you whole, you could walk away with all of that. Now, this walking away thing, it may have been a situation where you may have walked away from people or situations that said something to you in a way and people judged you and felt as though you should have done something differently, or you should have done more, or you should have said this, or you should have. So you could end up in a mental prison as they are? No, ma'am. Not a fucking chance. No, thank you. You can keep all of that. 27, that's a 9, 144. And rest and rejuvenate at the bottom of the deck. Put it to rest. Let them say what they want to say. I like to let people talk. I love to let people talk so they can see how full of shit they are sometimes. 5511 on the timer. This could really be, because the woman holding a heart in this deck speaks of a woman who takes care of her family, who's always there for her family, but they always out here talking shit regardless. It's the strangest thing. But in this world, there are many worlds, but in this realm, people have yet to understand and overstand themselves, so that way when they're receiving assistance genuinely, they can express gratitude rather than figuring out a way to hate on somebody. Because that shit ain't gonna do you no good for your heart, baby. You're gonna pump up that blood pressure for no fucking reason, because you don't know yourself. You know what I'm saying? So let them do what they gonna do. And you send them healing vibration. You hear me? Okay. 12th house, split the deck. The area of your life that is overwhelming and you yield to a greater cause of power. Love. That's on some Lord take the wheel. Yeah, that higher self take the wheel. Do what you got to do. Ancestor spirit guys, do what you got to do, because enough is enough. Now, let me look and see what's going on here. One more. Yep. Whoever you are in here, you are the gifted one. You of course you're going to have oppositions. That comes with the territory. For some of you, just gotta stop feeling sorry for yourself. There could be this energy of codependency where it's not easy for someone to pull away. Yeah, there's a strong tie to a foundation, a way of doing things. As far as, because of who this person is, their relation, you should be connected to them no matter what. That is not how this goes. Because for some people, when it comes to past life relationships and karma that needs to be handled, and situations that need to be cleared, contracts that need to be cleared, for some of that is that who you're familiar with, or familia, or family. Whatever you consider that. It doesn't have to be the one you're born into. Family could be teams, co-workers. This is a familiar environment. It resonates with another, which is why you are one that is also within, or connected, or a part of, to teach you lessons in regards to you becoming whole. That wanted to come out, but it popped back in. So, show me. Grief and sadness, heart chakra, panic at the bottom of the deck. Someone here has bouts here with panic attacks. Let's see. Show me. What is this? Energy work. Yeah, it's time to, be 10 toes down on this energy work to clear out this grief and sadness here. And that's located in the heart chakra. Then you have ancestral energy cord at the bottom of the deck. So definitely something here about breaking the chains. Show me. Yeah, old stories and beliefs creating grief and sadness. It's time to release that. Yeah. Some of you, this is literally screaming it out. Something here about if this is something you're resonating with, make sure you do this before the next full moon, which is the second full moon in Capricorn in the season of Cancer, and at 29 degrees. Let's look at it. Inside the degrees, we was doing this for the previous one. This would be, yes. An architect carefully surveying old ruins. What is to be seen is the outer skeleton of things. What is to be known is the inner essence of things. The code, the extraordinary revelation, the realization is there inherently in the very substance of existence. A practiced eye can see inside, can penetrate and illuminate. The schooling in perception comes between lives and then overshadows each and every idea or notion anybody can come up with. But to access and do honor to this advanced faculty is rare. For seeing the whole truth is excruciating to the ego mind, and therefore the battle is on to awaken you to your innermost truth, or to succeed brilliantly in adapting your truth to the marketplace, selling your soul to the highest bidder. So, the key point about this is seeing the whole truth can be excruciating to the ego mind. This is something you've been seeing that's been sitting in your heart space and you're holding on to. Experience that you've gained through observing something. Some of you are okay, this grief and sadness could be something in regards to a family dynamic that you've been seeing. It didn't necessarily happen to you as the one taking part in it, but you were seeing it, and that's enough, which is very similar to you being mindful of what it is that you're ingesting when it comes to your hearing, your eyesight, you know what I'm saying, taste, all of your senses, but primarily those, because it's a way of channeling information or making it an experience. So something you've been seeing here that you weren't going through, you were seeing it, and you're holding on to this, and it's causing a blockage of the heart chakra with grief and sadness. Unfortunately for some, this could be the source of panic attacks. The energy work that has to be done here is the removal of these old stories and beliefs. The final battle is to awaken to your innermost truth. Show me more about this. Wow. Beautiful. You got portal. This card fell on the ground. Expression. Yep. There you go. Portal and expression. An energy cord. Sheesh. Yeah. This is something you were seeing. Something didn't physically happen to you. You were seeing something happen. And they're bringing me to this card. Woman holding the heart. This could have been a mother figure, or women in your family that you're close to, that you're taking on the experience 555 by either listening to what they go through or seeing, or both. But it's time to sever that cord. Okay? Expression and portal, because again, it says here, as far as making sure you get this cleared out before the next full moon in Capricorn, or let that be your own self-assignment, okay? That in seeing the whole truth, it can be excruciating to the ego mind. So the final battle is to awaken to your innermost truth and then succeed brilliantly in adapting your truth by speaking it as a form of guidance. So this is what we was talking about before in regards to you have this way of expressing and letting this go, releasing it. But to whoever this is you are expressing it to, they may become defensive about what it is that you're saying instead of seeing it as a form of guidance. So in regards to cutting or severing this cord, it's really time to, it just stopped that King Vulture as I was shuffling again. As far as severing this cord, it's time to decide if you should even communicate on that level with that person if it's not positive, or if you sense that there's something coming through or is about to be a conversation about some shit that they keep doing and want to keep doing. It's time to disconnect from that, because apparently someone is not going to learn unless you take this step. Or even if there's something that you are, going through with yourself, where you may find yourself going through a certain karmic cycle or lesson over and over again, because you may be having trouble with as far as the way your mind perceives what you're going through. The best suggestion I can give you, just having a similar experience that brought me to this state that I'm in now, and being able to express this energy to y'all to assist y'all, or however which way you want to take that in, is that I will put myself in positions of seeing something exactly for what it is, giving it the time to be all that it is without me saying something so that it's not the truth, or protecting someone and saying, no, that's not how they really know. That's really how this person feel. They said what the fuck they said. They moving the way the fuck they moving. So then guess what? Now what you gotta do is see and know that what you see is what you know, and take action based off of that. Is it bringing you joy? No, it's time to get the fuck up on out of there. Is it bringing me joy? Let's expand on that. There ain't no in between. Which is why me to this day, I'm very selective about who I have in my space or around me. Healthy boundaries, not walls. The boundaries will bring you security. The walls will hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, because again, most people stay in situations because of that word, potential. You see a potential in someone, but if they are not making those changes, you need to really be real with yourself and ask, why are you still there? Allowing yourself to take that emotional beating. Because that's all it is. And if you're okay with it, there's nothing for you to complain about. It's very easy in this complicated, unnecessarily complicated ass world to make a situation more complex than it has to be. Because I'm a firm believer that a partner and another partner could have the most sacred of conversations and having a disagreement, but it's not something to where someone is feeling as though another is being condescending. You got to see that shit for what it is and nip it in the ass real quick as soon as it pops up. Because let's say you have a conversation with the person about what it is, that's not working. And it continues to happen. Not even a 7-day cycle where something is changing. If the shit happens immediately 2 days later, let that be me. That's the last of it. I'm only gonna speak about that shit once. One time and it's done. especially if it gets to a point where someone is being disrespectful. Don't nobody deserve to be fucking disrespected. No one deserves to be in any relationship where you cannot express yourself and you feel secure, in that partnership that you're in to be able to do so. I don't care how long you've been in a situation. You start seeing that type of dynamic happen where it's becoming emotionally toxic, spiritually toxic, physically toxic, get the fuck up on out of there. You don't have to take that. All right? So, listen. You just went through that portal of expressing what you gotta do. Uh-huh. Let the magic begin. Let the magic begin. But you gotta do what you gotta do for you. Allow. What are you allowing to happen? Not three more. Codependency. Harpy eagle comes out. And one more. Cicada. Yeah. For some of you, this grief and sadness is coming from a maternal figure. Some of y'all gotta let something here go. It's causing this imbalance. You gotta let it go. Codependency, harpy eagle, and cicada. The harpy eagle's essence is about going into the depths of the subconscious mind and using them bear claws that this eagle has to dig up whatever it is in the subconscious mind that no longer serves you. So you can complete this cycle. The cicada represents the feminine energy. Some of you I'm seeing doing manifestation come to new moon, but something here is not manifesting in that full moon because you're still holding on to this type of situation. And the mother is the fourth house, speaks of the foundation. Let's say it's not a mother. We're looking at the sacral chakra. You're holding yourself back from creating something because of the way others may feel about it, which is taking you away from the love from yourself and your authenticity. At the price of not living your greatest life. That is not what you deserve. That is not what you have to continue to do. Make the choice right now that every thought, everything you do reflects your joy and abundance, harmony, and gratitude for life. Because tomorrow don't fucking exist. And for some, it won't. You see where we're going with this? Okay? Confirmation. Every single day, move as though it's your fucking last. That shit is not a joke. I feel as though humanity takes that for granted. When we are spiritual beings here to have a human experience. But losing out on that spiritual being experiencing things in the physical that they have experienced in the spiritual or celestial realms here in this physical realm, by wasting time and energy with situations that, first and foremost, you can't even have this type of conversation with. Maybe because 606 on the timer, because I'm a Sag. But whatever. Regardless, everybody got Sagittarius in their placement. You got a ninth house. So if we can't have conversations about the higher mind for more than an hour straight up, although time is an illusion, we can't have a higher mind conversation for more than an hour. You don't need to be in my space, because that hour will feel as though it's 3 minutes or even less or non-existent. People are so focused into drama, which is a low vibration of that, of the fifth house, of who's doing this, why they not doing that, and that, all this gossip. One thing about me, and it's the only time I use the word bitches, I can't stand bitches that gossip. I'm not for that. I don't got the fuck time for it. Because they following somebody else. Somebody else got their ass on the motherfucking leash and want to sit here and gossip and talk about this person and that person. How about you go learn yourself? This is why that which I connect to is very selective. Because you will hear my mouth. Yes. Because sometimes, people can get comfortable feeling as though they talk a certain way with other people, that they can express themselves with you that way. No, absolutely not. You gonna respect this higher mind vibration out here, sweetheart. If not, you know where you could go. You just won't be here. And it's simple as that. Some of you have people that are close to you, people you grew up with, family or not, that are not on this type of time of this higher mind essence and evolving and, spiritually evolving, physically evolving, just allowing themselves to experience all that is great in life. And they just want to sit here and be fucking watching Housewives or whatever. Do what you do. But in what way is that benefiting you? I'm not coming for nobody. If you watch Housewives and you on your shit, you on your shit. But you see what, it's just people who watch certain things and that's all they talk about, or they move that way, or they decide that if that's happening in this show, then this is what's happening in my life because I'm seeing some similarities. No. Move. Get up on out of here. Okay? So, listen. I ain't got time for that. Disconnection and separation. Infinity at the bottom of the deck. Okay. What else? There you go. Release. Coming up on top of this Harpy Eagle portal energy. The eagle and the Black Panther or the Jaguar. Ego at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Release the ego. Step into that that excruciating truth. Let it show the ego who's boss so you can get back to your balance. Yes. Resistance is here at the bottom, and alchemy. There's an energy cord that's causing resistance when it comes to, for some of you, your manifestation. This could even be, let's say you have an accountability partner when it comes to working out, but they always got some other shit to do when it's time to get the shit done. It's simple shit like that, literally, as that you gotta get people out your life. Yeah, it's time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision on what it is that you keep allowing into your life that it doesn't, it doesn't resonate with you, or you keep putting something off. Energy hook and the body. Yeah, for some of this could literally be about that too. Initiation. That was all part of the process. Okay. Of your true consciousness. I mean, let it be known. And then we right back to where we was at in the beginning. The gift. Look. Your gift right now is your truth. Your gift right now is your truth. 611, you know you're not utilizing your gifts or what you came here to do because your life becomes chaotic, over the top chaotic. You always asking yourself, well, why this, why that? You're not utilizing nor being in your authentic space. Let's see where we going, baby. What's the message of surrender for the collective? Surrender to rest and sleep. Surrender to creativity at the bottom. Okay. What else? Surrender to rest and sleep. Surrender to passion, creativity, passion. Something is brewing. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Magic twice showing up. Surrender to the magic of who you are. You may not even realize how much of a mystical being you are, a unicorn. Surrender to complete healing. You may have been seeing the number 7 quite often. And surrender your fear of change. Let's go. Surrender to prayer is at the bottom of the deck. Give yourself over completely to prayer. For when you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe and answers and support will arrive. For some of you, it's legit, this message. I'm going to go over here. Hold on. What's that? Let's look at this. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. First house, 7th house, polar opposite energies. Show me surrender to rest and sleep, to surrender to complete healing. King of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. For some of you, let's say this is an old relationship you keep going back to. They telling you it's time to get into this kingly energy so that way you can experience the Emperor, because that's the pre-Emperor energy, King of Pentacles. It's time to upgrade here. Upgrade the way you see yourself, your value. And then you got a King of Swords, man, shit. Okay. King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So Taurus, Aquarius coming through here, fixed energies. 2nd house, 11th house, and the Death card. For some of you, there's an air sign that it's time to end the situation with because your 10 of Cups is with an earth sign. Or the earth element. It's time to transform your thoughts and really assess your feelings about what is in your reality, reflecting your value. Show me. Yo, all these, okay. Queen of Wands came out. So Queen of Wands here has to make a decision between the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, or fire sign. Feminine energy having to make a decision before, beside before. Someone from before that was always beside them, that could be an earth sign. So a decision has to be made between an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. That's wild how there's 2 kings and a queen. Pele energy, volcano. Something here about who can handle the expression of this feminine power. 10 of Wands comes out for the, something here about who can handle her power. Because she's, the Queen of Wands here is showing through as someone who's gone through quite the challenges in life. And it's time for a change. And this change and surrendering to passion could have to do with the partner. Show me. Oof. Wheel of Fortune. Speaking of change. Yeah, it's definitely time to change something here. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to happen regardless. I'm seeing the Tower card. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, I'm out. I'm out. Chill out. What? Nah, yo. Okay. The Tower's right there. So, who we? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Wow. This is happening by force. Universal forces are bringing this into action. Interaction. What's under the Tower? The World card. Yo, Saturn. Some of you, your status is going to change in the outside world based on your achievements. And this is why it's important to be mindful of who it is you're connecting with. I'm hearing something about who can handle that limelight, or who can handle that level of reality. So there could be someone going into a different bracket financially. Justice, the Tower, the world, and justice. Yeah, something here is just the Star. What in the... And the Nine of Wands. Okay, this Queen of Wands has gone through it all, because the Ten of Wands came out at the bottom of the deck when she popped through, and this was at the bottom of the deck. The Star, contract, the world. Yeah, someone here, their life is about to change. This is some day and night type, you know what I mean? Type change over here. Surrender your fear of change. That is all you have to do. There's something here that's manifesting again with this spider type of mask here. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Speaking of, you see her over here. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And whatever fears you have, surrender it by saying, I have faith that all is well. I'm seeing someone go viral also for a product that they have. As far as surrender to rest and sleep, somebody here is going to be making quite the wealth based off of their product while they're asleep. I love that for you. Let's see what's coming through here. Show me. Show me the wheel. What's this? You got to be shitting me. The World card. Yep. Something online for sure. But what we need to look at over here, though, is these two. Let me pull this over here. We need to look at what these two talking about. I'm going to go to... See, we don't need to clarify these, so I'm just going to put this to the side, because it's coming through with the energy we're picking up on now. But let's look at what's going on with these two. Show me the King of Pentacles. So that's Taurus energy specifically, but this could also be earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something having to do here with someone's voice. Show me, King of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is stepping into her life purpose. And this life purpose, it has something to do with being known internationally, worldwide. But there's a choice that has to be made here when it comes to the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This could be a person, or, in speaking of the elements, air, thoughts, earth, material, physical reality. Okay? Show me, King of Pentacles. All right, it landed on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, shit. That was, okay. Speaking of beside, before, deceit. Ooh. I mean, for some of you, the age of 25 could be significant. February or May. This could be a Taurus for sure. May 2nd. This King of Pentacles is coming through as deceit. What's at the bottom? A caring connection. All right, you just started off all types of upside down, sir. Or King of Pentacles. You could be seeing the level of deception when it comes to a caring connection around you. Let's say this has to do with a group of people, right? Not just a specific person. Because deceit will be connected also to the Seven of Swords, but in terms of learning your lesson and being more careful as to who it is you surround yourself with, Moon in Aquarius. Let's say this is a group of people. You could be seeing where connections you've had that you truly cared about are not what you thought they were. Now we got thought. Let me just go here now. King of Swords. Show me the King of Swords. Show me the King of Swords. It landed on top of the Wheel of Fortune too. The Angel of Balance. Okay. King of Swords is Aquarius, which does reflect groups of people, social relationships. Angel of Balance. So let's look at this from a self perspective first. I mean, although we already went that route, but let's look at this from a self perspective. You're seeing things in your reality that, as far as caring connections, were more connected to deceit rather than care and love. You have this Angel of Balance or Isis energy, Ma'at, heart chakra, that's helping you to clear out your perception when it comes to these situations and feeling as though something's going to change, it'll get better because they are who they are. You know, it's important for me to have this connection with them, when in reality, that's going to take you more of track or off your path than you doing what you think would take you off your path, which is disconnecting from the energy. Okay? You got the number 7 here and a 12, but 12, you can bring that to a 3. So someone doesn't see, or a group of people, or let's say a couple of people, 2 to 3, don't see things the way you see it. And it's time to, make a decision about you. What you came here to do, your purpose, Queen of Wands, which is coming before this Wheel of Fortune that's clarified by the World card. But this Wheel of Fortune, which speaks of destined and fated events, was supported by the Tower, which means there's going to be a sudden shift or an upheaval of events that occur that put you back on track, that actually has to do with you receiving reward from the challenges that you accepted to gain wisdom, which is carrying connections that were not so caring, but more so deceitful. And then you have daughter spirit. Someone's there's the version, the old version of you is literally going through a death process. With that daughter spirit coming through there, the old you no longer exists. Maybe certain attributes that can help you to move forward in this present self, but the past version, that contract is closed. Closing. Show me more. Show me the connection between the two. Show me. Okay. The connection between the two has to do with, first and foremost, change. And then you have here the angel of strength. The connection between the two is to bring you back your strength and courage from wherever you left it as the healer of the ages. 550, 5150, 515, which is also Taurus. So values, old stories and beliefs that have to be released to release the sadness and grief that's been sitting in your heart chakra, because that lion also represents the heart chakra, Leo energy. And it's the pure essence of your heart that's allowing you to, let people who you already seen deceive you more than once continue to do it because of the purity of your heart. Well, that purity of the heart can also disconnect. You don't have to keep, using that energy and it's not being reciprocated or accepted. Show me more about the connection between the two. Archangel Uriel, yep, seeing the patterns in the situation. And you also have the journey, yep. Ashe. Yes, it is. 412. Now we're looking at Aries. And in speaking of forgiveness, forgive them for they know not what they do. You've been analyzing yourself more and more, what you're passionate about, seeing the patterns in terms of where people were in supporting you, which is okay. Support yourself. That's the key. That's the main thing here. As long as you're supporting yourself, yes, the universe will make sure, number 11, to bring you that matching vibration that aligns with what it is that you think and feel based on your current circumstances. So that 1111, when you're seeing it, 629 on the clock, which is also 611 again, whenever you see that 1111, it's a reminder to shift your energy, because you can either shoot the energy up to the higher mind or directly down to the lower mind. That's what that 1111 represents. If you're seeing that, is to be mindful and to exercise changing your perception into a higher frequency. Okay. Yes. The Sun card for the third time. And blossoming abundance. That transformation right there. 13. That's beautiful. Wow. Now that we know the connection between the two, I'm going to take these up. And I'm going to go back into this King of Pentacles energy. See what else we can pull through from this. Now, if any of those cards come out, it'll give us some more information here. Show me King of Pentacles with Deceit. Get the fuck out of here. Yo. Daughter Spirit. Ciao. We just had 23 up here, though. Was that not 23? Which one was 23? Give me a second. Because this thing here getting trippy at this point. 23. Oh, no. 23 is all tied up. Which one was that? Okay. A lot just happened. So, the old version of you literally is going through an ending. And you're the one rose within the bush. Appreciation number 15 is at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing someone who you may feel as though that everything you've been doing has been failing. But no. You were just closing out contracts to now get to this blossoming abundance that is divinely yours. There was a lot of clearing of energies and partnerships or people that had to be cleared out first. Because of you not seeing the value in yourself. Can I get one more? What's next here? The daughter romance. Come on with it, baby. You mastered this from 32 to 33 in that order. Wow. This past situation walked you directly to the daughter romance. King of Swords. Air element. Looking at this from a self perspective, air element, your thoughts. First universal law. Everything is mental. Thoughts become things. So now that your thoughts are being balanced out, as you in this past situation have been walked to the door to romance, there's a revitalization of your spirit as you walk through the door to spirit to get you to the door of romance. Walking through the door to spirit, I'm seeing someone clear out the root, sacral, and the solar plexus to get to the heart chakra. And now you're here with the angel of balance, Ma'at, that sits in your heart chakra to help you reassess these feelings. So that way when you connect those feelings and pass it through the throat chakra and speak your truth, you now send a different vibration, which is very similar to the crown being set onto your head. Every time you speak your truth, there's a not so much a refitting of the crown. Well, you can say that, the refitting of your crown, but your crown is being placed in the most comfortable and precise manner on your head as the Christ being that you are, to create anything and be anything that you desire to be. Make sure you use that power wisely, though. Because if you can create and become anything that you want to be, don't sell yourself short. Don't play this shit small. Because from the way this is coming through with the Queen of Wands and the World card and the Wheel of Fortune, some of you are here to be known by the world, by the entire planet. Doesn't matter which side, time zone, animal, whatever. You're supposed to be known. Wow. Show me King of Swords with the Angel of Balance. Yep. You got the key. You got Garden in the Gate. Indecisive, indecision. Oh, shit. And then there's a man holding a heart. Are you kidding me right now? That just came through as an Emperor energy. So there's that past life, there is a past life relationship that you are reconnecting to because there's a vibrational match in your power. Metatron. Some of you just got to do with music. The sixth chakra, the mind's eye. Yo, show me this. Indecision to walk through the gate. But you see, this gate has to do with this door to romance, the door to the heart, which is why I see it. Which is why the Wheel of Fortune came out with the Tower card at the bottom of the deck, because you're not gonna be able to wait anymore. Something's going to shift where you're not gonna have any choice but to step into this new version of yourself or this higher. I heard excellence, the excellence level of yourself. Show me. Man holding the heart, indecision, guarding the gate. Show me. It's safe for you to love. Mm? Worth waiting for. Come on with it now. Some of you are getting love, the career, the love, the fun. I don't even want to say career because for some of you, this is not going to feel as though it's what you're doing to attain these resources, to live a life of freedom, waking up whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Not having to have an alarm clock to wake you up. You do what you want to do, but you're still disciplined and consistent in making sure that everything that you do still brings those resources to live the life of freedom. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. It's safe for you to love with worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Show me. Flirt. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, new love. Yes, indeed. Ashe. They come through with it. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You and this person are definitely a power couple. I see that clear as day. So this has turned into a message. Remember, this Queen of Wands came out in between the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So there's something here about a decision that has to be made as far as partnering up with a significant person. Here. Show me. That's what's up, though. We literally had a whole session, a whole therapy session right before this to get it makes sense. I love it. Ashe. Yes. 639, 369. I hear that. What we got? Yes. Yes. Let your friends help you. Now, let your soul family help you. Perfect timing once again. So we got yes, and let your soul family help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And that's what we started out with as the challenge. Come on. Like, this is... I love what I do. Yo. That was literally the first card, the challenging position. It came out in a challenging, as far as it position-wise, in a challenging way. Asking for support and help from others. And I'm feeling as though with everything we discussed throughout this message, that you have to recognize who this is, so it's not a challenge to do so. And also the other thing is to be mindful of those who, yes, extend themselves to assist you when you don't ask. Beautiful. But be mindful of those same ones that when you ask for their assistance and it becomes a situation where they may feel as though that they've been helping you this entire time, but that's been a choice as to the way they've been doing that. Oh, baby got his thing. It's they're feeling as though when they chose to help you voluntarily is as if they've been helping you this entire time, but you didn't ask them for that assistance, because you may be the type of person that don't ask for assistance unless you truly require it. But there's something here about seeing where people move in a certain way when you actually ask them for that assistance, and the way they move afterwards in terms of feeling as though that they've been helping you this entire time. But again, when they were doing it before was more so voluntarily, and you wouldn't ask for help unless you needed it, because you know that you don't want to exhaust, asking that person all of the time. If that makes sense. But yeah. Because some people may feel as though doing something voluntarily, and when you truly are asking them for that assistance, is as if you got to stop asking when you never actually asked the first couple times or whenever they decided to assist you. Let's say you had, this is an example of having a wishing star, and using that wishing star for whatever, for when you truly wanted what you wanted, not just on something that's, that's not an investment, basically a proper investment. So yeah, baby. Yes, already got it. All right, let me get another message. Trust. Yes, because for some of you, that's probably why you move a certain way and not asking people for assistance, because you want to be able to take care of yourself. But don't allow yourself to, you know drown or feel as though, figuratively speaking, that you can't ask for help. If you need it, baby, ask. Trust. And then you got wedding at the bottom of the deck. So 11144 on a timer. Some of you, all these experiences that you've been going through is stepping you to and through the door to romance, which includes a marriage. First and foremost, a marriage to yourself and the truth of the way you value you, because your partner will reflect that. I promise you. I'm not telling you anything that I have not experienced, as far as, in general, trials and tribulations and actions that can be taken to come out on top or just continue to excel. So, yo, what's the final word here? Let me go to the whispers of love. Let's close this out with a whispers of love, baby. This is yummy. Amazing. Wow. Surrender to your passion, love. Queen of Wands, Pele energy. What's the final message? Wow. You got 4 cards. So the final message is, go from the top. Forgiveness. We are right back to the beginning. Number 2911. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Come through, source. Yo. 11333 on the timer, followed by number 9. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Okay. Third one, 24. Focus on love. Look for the greatness in everyone. It says good, but we're going to take that up a notch. Look for the greatness in everyone. Number 24, and the final message, 25. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. I love that. Lavish the one you love by first personally lavishing yourself with attention and affection, so you can lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Ashe. So yes, my loves, that is your message for the evening. May you all have a blissful one. I love you very much. Mwah. I'll see you on the next video. Ciao, baby.